Theo, what did you make of yesterday's game? It was quite a tough one.
Yeah, it was tough. I thought the second half was a hell of a lot better than the first half. I don't think we turned up in the first half. I don't think we pressed properly. We didn't do some of the things that we'd spoken about in the analysis before the game and the days prior to that. But I think there's a lot of positives to take from the second half. Conceding that late goal is a bit annoying because we could have at least said, we didn't lose both halves individually. But a lot more positives to take from the second half into the game tomorrow.
How do you improve your own individual performance in a game like that where you are up against some huge opposition?
Well, I think after the game it's always good to look back. We've got a really good analyst here who will happily spend the time with you to go through individual clips and stuff, and that's a really good method of learning what you've done well, what you've not done well, what you maybe should have done and what not. And I think after the game that's one of the best ways to do so, on an individual level anyway. Obviously we do things as a team, but if you want to improve or analyse your own individual performance, then it's really good to look with the analyst after the game.
Slavia as well. Have these been the toughest two games you've probably played with Brentford?
Slavia's maybe one of the toughest games I've ever played, full stop, to be honest. Team full of internationals and guys, seasoned pros playing in Europe and stuff. Like they were a top team. I thought yesterday were a team on a different day maybe we would have definitely competed with it, and we did compete, but the scoreline doesn't really suggest that. Slavia on the other hand were, I think that's the level everyone would aspire to want to get to. There were some really, really good players in there, and so it's been a good week. You can maybe come away from like, we've lost 2 games. We conceded 8 goals in 2 games.
Here we go. And Theo, in general, how much do you feel you've matured over the last 6 months? Because you've had a lot of experiences. How do you think you got on?
Yeah, from the ups and the downs of my loan spell with Forest Green, I think it's helped me improve. Probably more actually off the pitch than on the pitch. Of course, on the pitch, learning. I played quite a lot of left back and left wing back when I was with Forest Green, so I was learning a new position in that sense. So I did improve there. But it's more just being part of a first team dressing room. Playing Saturday, Tuesday, and especially being in the fight for promotion. I think that kind of that just helps you realise what it's like to be a professional, and even two leagues below, how seriously these guys treat it. And it's really nice to come back and you've got chefs making lovely meals twice a day for you and things like that, and so it kind of opens your eyes to appreciate what you've got here a bit more, which I think helps you grow as a person and a footballer.
Looking forward to facing Dortmund tomorrow?
Very much so. Very much so.